Welcome to this week's edition of the Betting Weekly newsletter. Going to do some short analysis today of the French Ligue 1 top scorers market. Those of you that follow France Ligue 1 will know they're on their short winter break at the moment. No matches taking place in the French top division now until January the 3rd. So a good time, I think, to do a little bit of analysis of the top scorer market, which was always going to be an interesting market this season for the simple reason that Kylian Mbappe left for Real Madrid last summer. He'd won the last 6 golden boots in Ligue 1, and the question we were all asking was who was going to step forward and replace him at the top of the scoring chart. So here we are, we're nearly halfway through the season now in France, and as it stands with Bet Rivers, the top 3 in the market are, as you would expect, the 3 players who are at the top of the scoring charts. The favourite currently is Jonathan David of Lille, who's on 11 goals, and he's then followed by Bradley Barcola of Paris Saint-Germain and Mason Greenwood of Marseille, who are both on 10 goals. Jonathan David is available at plus 150 at the moment, and Barcola and Greenwood are both available at 200. Now, of those 3, personally, I would be backing Jonathan David. He might be too short for some people at 150, but he scores most of Lille's goals. He's on the penalties, and he is probably the best finisher of those 3 players. But I want to draw your attention to the player who's currently 4th in the betting and 4th in the goal scorer charts, and that's Ousmane Dembélé of Paris Saint-Germain. He's on 8 goals at the moment, and he's available at plus 1,200. Now, there's 2 reasons I think people who follow this market should keep an eye on Dembélé in the second half of the season. The first is that he is only 3 goals behind Jonathan David in the scoring charts at the moment. And the second is that people who've been watching Paris Saint-Germain, they may have noticed that the manager, Luis Enrique, has been changing who plays in the centre-forward role almost every week at times. Dembélé, we all know him as a winger, but he is one of the players who has been used over the last couple of months in the centre-forward role. There's 4 or 5 players in contention, and Dembélé is one of them. Luis Enrique seems to like him there. Dembélé seems to like playing there. So I think plus 1,200 at the moment on Ousmane Dembélé in the Ligue 1 top scorer market might end up being a big price if he does get a run of games in the second half of the season in that centre-forward position. It might seem odd. He's obviously had a reputation down the years of not being the best finisher, but he has improved. He is only 3 goals off the top of the scoring charts at the moment. And as I say, in the second half of the season, we might well see Dembélé playing in that centre-forward position a little bit more than we have in the past. So that would be my analysis. As I say, Jonathan David plus 150 at the moment is a favourite. I wouldn't talk anybody out of backing him because he is the best finisher. But if you're interested in this market, keep an eye on Dembélé. Plus 1,200 at the moment is a really big price. More of a lean than a pick, but he would be the player for me to focus your attention on in the second half of the season. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel at Betting Weekly Studios. Follow us on all the socials at Because We Win. And don't forget, we are live every single weekday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time.